Hey, what's up, carnivores? Zach here with American Smoke, and today we're going to be assembling and giving our first impressions of my brand new grill, my brand new PK grill. If y'all aren't familiar with the PK grills, these things are awesome. PK stands for portable kitchen. PK stands for quality. These things come with a 20, I don't even have that many fingers, a 20-year warranty right out of the box. They're made out of cast aluminum. That means they will not rust. So no more rusted out grills for Zach. No more problem with that. They cook incredibly well because cast aluminum holds heat and transfers heat, conducts heat energy 4 times better than steel. All I've ever had is steel grills. Pretty excited to see what this whole new 4X is about. I'm all about some X's, baby. Give me those X's. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this thing up. We're gonna put it together. I'm gonna let you know what I think. Y'all stick around for this PK assembly and first impressions video. So let's go ahead and let's get into it and get it out of the box. This box took a little bit of a beating on the way in here, but that's the price you pay for having Amazon deliver it to your house for free. Right here on the box, it says, "This is gonna be good." I like that a lot. We got our owner's handbook. We're gonna set that right there. Ooh, look at this right here. Welcome to the club, baby. I'm happy to be in the PK club. I might hold on to that little pack rat. This is our assembly instructions. This is gonna be our tray for the bottom. All of these framing, all of the joints are all made of cast aluminum. So you're not gonna have any rusting in these components. Everything in the PK that's not aluminum is stainless steel. Comes with a nice size cast aluminum tray. Plenty of room to put all your stuff. Y'all make sure to stick around in this video because I'm gonna be getting into what the improvements are on this model as compared to the original. If y'all are looking for ways to get more styrofoam, order one of these. Plenty of styrofoam. Feels solid, but not heavy. That's what you get with that aluminum. Ooh, it's pretty. PK, established 1952. The top and the bottom are almost indistinguishable from one another. It's pretty symmetrical. Have a look, tell me which one's the top, which one's the bottom. Powder coated, gunmetal black, baby. What you talking about? Luckily, it's not quite as hot today. If I'd have been doing this yesterday, you'd be following me around with a towel just to dry up all the sweat. It's all right though, I'm rich. I've got an under the house pool. Now this is real big here. This is awesome. I watched a lot of videos on these grills in my research, and this is something that you used to have to pay a little extra for, but now it comes standard with this new one. Y'all can see how thick that metal is. This is solid from what they say, military grade stainless steel. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's a bazooka in here somewhere. I don't know, but it's military grade. Nothing sounds tougher than that. And this is another option that we get with this one. This is their new and improved grate system. So if you want to do 2-zone cooking, which y'all are going to get to watch me cook low and slow barbecue in this thing, this opens up to allow you to manipulate your coals, add more coals, add in more wood chunks, whatever you need. And then if you don't want to have to even worry with this, it detaches really easily, which in the old version, it did not. Let's get into the hardware. The whole body of the wheel is aluminum, and then they've got soft rubber. Pretty cool though. Never rust. Never have to worry about any aspect of this grill rusting. And I think we all know when it comes to a grill, the biggest pain is when things start to rust and you have to buy new parts, or either just watch your grill slowly but surely turn into a piece of crap. This ergonomic handle that they've got, it's also aluminum. These are adjustable. They go on the bottom of the legs and allows you to actually adjust your grill to get it perfectly level. I don't know about how y'all are, but whenever I am trying to decide how much of a headache it's gonna be to put something together, usually the size of the hardware box is a big indicator. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't even see any hardware yet. Wow, behold, the hardware. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is a big change to the newer model right here. These are buffer plates that go over the breathing holes. Just in case you're wondering which side is the bottom. This is the bottom right here. These open and close, and then the older models from the inside, ash would fall through here. And so these go on the inside and they sit over these and they let the air come in, but do not let ash out. Thick gauge. I don't know if this is stainless or if this is just like carbon steel or what it is. Super thick, definitely gonna last for a long time because they're never even gonna have hot coals sitting directly on them. The one big negative, and it seems like this would be super easy for PK to fix, and that is that it does not come with a thermometer. It doesn't come with an exterior thermometer. You have to buy that separately. And I have not been able to swallow my pride enough yet to buy that. I'll end up getting it, but not yet. I've got some humble pie I've got to eat first. This is not a cheap grill. This is the most expensive grill I've ever owned. They had these things go up on sale for Father's Day. And so I thought, man, strike while the iron is hot, if you know what I mean. All right, so this is step one. This is your base. You've got the prongs for your wheels here, and then your prongs for your adjustable height on this side. You got 2 large bolts in your hardware. That's what those are for. Put those on there. And they do send you a little Allen wrenches so that you don't have to worry about having too many tools. All right, so we've got our wheels on. All you gotta do is just screw these on. It starts to thread on as soon as that goes in there. So you've got a good at least inch to 1.25 inches, looks like, of adjustment. We're gonna be putting the legs on. Seems that the end of these poles that's got all the holes in them goes up towards the top. Yeah, that goes right there like that. Just line the holes up, locks into place so it doesn't spin. Perfect alignment, very well made. Everything so far, it's just going together super easy. I don't know if y'all have assembled many grills in your day, but it usually is not easy. Usually you're like, oh, I'm see if the guys down there at the hardware store can assemble it for me, because, you know, anybody got time for that? Now we need to put some screws into the bottom hole to make sure that these don't go anywhere. Truth be told, you could probably go without these. If you had to ask me, I would say, yeah, you could probably go without them. Unless somebody comes at you with like an anti-gravity gun or something. I just really don't think these are gonna go anywhere. You're gonna be using the 4mm hex screw. Remember, you are screwing into aluminum with steel, and in a battle of steel versus aluminum, steel wins 100 times out of 100. So you put too much pressure on this, that steel is just gonna cut through your aluminum. You don't want that. So just a quick little note so y'all can avoid a mistake that I just made. On the bottom and on the top, you've got 2 notches here. I was thinking that was just to make for ease of use. That's not the case. Is you want the 2 notches pointed down the long side of the grill. So these 2 notches are pointed this way. These 2 notches are pointed that way. Just by chance, you got 4. I got 2 out of 4 right. 50% is not bad, right? But that's something you can avoid making that mistake. Here at American Smoke, we'll make the mistakes for you. Next step is to assemble the top. If this is locked out on you the way that mine is locked out, you've got 2 little handles down here that unlock that. Really simple, super efficient. It's just a matter of lining everything up. As well as these things are made, I don't assume that's gonna be too much of a problem. There we go. Now what we gotta do is put 4mm hex screws into each corner. All right, so the next step, we have got these, what do they call them? Shelf locks to lower capsule. We're gonna be using our M6 screws for these, and you will be needing a Phillips head screwdriver for this. Just a little piece, cast aluminum, sits perfectly in there just like that. You can tell that it's the bottom because it's got the longer handles, makes it easier to reach in and adjust your airflow. Let's just set this into place, go in from the inside, desperately trying not to drop the top of this on this concrete, because I don't know if y'all know about cast things. Cast things can be brittle. Proceed with caution during your assembly. All right, so those are on there. Next step in the assembly process is to simply set this down into the base. Now, what you want to make sure that you do here is you want to make sure that this shelf is down, because when this shelf is up, it also acts as a lock to hold this into place. So pretty simple, in from an upward direction into the down position. Okay, so a lot of the work is behind us and we're only about 10 minutes in. I had to do a slight adjustment on these little knobs right here to where this would sit down. You've got 4 pegs that lock in from the legs onto your lower capsule that makes sure that everything is lined up perfectly. Small adjustment on those pegs and everything went in just fine. These are really simple to install. They just sit there, and you do have cast ridges right there that make sure that it's kind of dummy proof. I love how it says right here in the bottom, built to last, built to cook. Next steps, even easier than that, we're going to be installing our grates. River Wind, the River Wind. I need some name recommendations from you guys for the River Wind. That sits in there like a glove. We'll be putting our top grate in. One added benefit that this one has that the original PK does not have, that I have not seen other people mention in their review videos, is the fact that this grate is sit down into the chamber 1/4 inch off flush. The original PKs, as far as I can tell, sit in flush. So if you're cooking a hot dog on this thing and the hot dog decides to lube, 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 on the original, it's just going right off the side. This one, there's a little ridge right there for it to hit, stop it from going anywhere. So that was a big plus for me. It's something that I really didn't like about the original because I almost bought the original. And then I saw that this one was set in a little bit. I thought that's a whole lot better because nothing's worse than seeing your barbecue hit the ground. Nothing. Have to go to the old 25-second rule sometimes. Now, this is another big change that they made to these all new originals. The system at which it hinges has been improved to be sturdier and less rickety. So we're just gonna put this into place. Pretty sure you just start low and go high. And just like that, you've got a PK grill almost completely assembled. Let's go ahead and get our base plate in. A nice place to set your charcoal, or maybe put your food down here and let the radiant heat keep it warm if you're doing more than one dish. Most grills have got a shelf, so it's not new age technology or anything. We've got the handle here, really sleek. We're just gonna install this up here at the top with a couple screws, and we'll be done with the assembly of the PK. I have to be honest with y'all, I've assembled a few grills in my time, and this was hands down the easiest one I've ever done. When my wife and I, when we put things together, I'm the one that reads the instructions, to be honest with you, and she's the one that's like over there just seeing what fits together. And for this install, I haven't even hardly looked at the instructions. Like, I've looked at the pictures, and that's been pretty much it. If you have trouble putting this thing together, you can't do it with just the pictures, use the words. Also, you've watched this video, and I've told you about every little difficulty I've encountered, which has been minimal at best. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you my brand new PK grill. It is a finely manufactured piece of machinery. Guys, I love my new PK grill. I haven't used it yet, but I'm already in love with it. We're gonna be making videos on this coming up, so y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in PK related content, or just how to use a grill to smoke meat, how to grill stuff. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff on this. Make sure to smash that like button for me and become a subscriber to my channel. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you know every time I put out some awesome content using this PK, Pit Boss, Blackstone, the Char Griller. I think I've got a problem. But anyway, thank y'all so much, and we'll see y'all in the next video. All right, so I know y'all were gonna talk some trash. I got ready to move this thing after the video was over with, and I realized that my daggum wheels were on the wrong side. Get ready to roll this thing, and the wheels were on this side. So somebody surely, they watched that while I was doing this video. And I know you were sitting on your couch, at your computer, on your phone, talking trash.